Who would have known that of all things...
Hey, dog. Yo, nah, bro. Wow.
This is all according to the...
Yo, what's good with y'all boys, man? Welcome back to another reaction video, man. We here reacting to another IRL streamer, content creator, harassing people in Korea. No, it's actually the same guy. I've recently reacted to a video of a group of them. You know, I think he's from Europe or America. I don't really know where he's from, but he's been harassing a lot of people around the world, and the world is starting to notice it. So when they start to see him, now they're starting to arrest him. They're starting to give him a lot of more criticism when it comes to him, because he's popular now at this point for just doing the stuff that he's doing, you know. So we finna go ahead and get to it, see what's going on.
Have got so much worse for the most hated IRL streamer, who's currently facing over a decade in prison in Korea, as it was now reported that new charges have been filed against him. And his trial date has now been set, and the dude is just absolutely losing his mind and making everything worse for himself. Not like that's just a new thing for this guy. He's been doing that his entire career. And I mean, I made a plethora of videos on this guy covering the ongoing situation, so most people know this guy makes a living off of harassing people in public. And specifically, he's built his career off of harassing people in Japan last year. He was arrested, he apologized, he spent a little bit over 3 months in jail over there, but once he was...
Okay, hell, that's pretty good. He apologized for it. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty good. That's at least what you can do a public apology, man. All the stuff he been doing.
Released, he deleted the apology and then started making fun of Japan again. Then he just continued his antics.
So basically, you literally... like, first of all, I didn't even know that he did an apology video or anything like that, because I don't really keep up with what's going on. I just kind of just find it out as I go. But bro did a public apology, and you already doing it again. Like, you already getting back in trouble. Like, that just means you don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might as well just say you deserve it at this point. Like,
in other countries, and that just led him to more encounters with the police and other angry civilians. But his most recent situation is going on in Korea, where he essentially decided to do what he was doing in Japan, but act out infinitely more. He really just wanted to test the limits to see how far he can get away with things, and so far it seems like he might have found that limit, you know, because he's facing over a decade in prison now. But Korea,
bro, chat, bro, like, if y'all want to get big, bro, y'all want to do content, bro, like, do content the right way, bro. Don't go out there risking your life, risking your freedom for clicks and views, bro. It ain't really worth it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like all he had to do was just travel around the world and just make content, bro. That's literally the whole point of his tour. But no, he took out the time to just harass people and, you know what I'm saying, ruin moments, you know what I'm saying? Ruin people time. So it's a cause and effect for the stuff you do out there. Don't be like this guy.
Korea is doing things a little bit different to what Japan did. Japan, they held him in jail until his case was over. Korea, they said, hey, we'll just give you a travel ban. Good luck surviving out there, bud. The burden of providing for yourself is on you. And by the way, you can't work, you know, because if he does his job,
I know he got arrested, but I ain't know he got arrested. I mean, like, I ain't know he went to jail, but he just got a travel ban? A travel ban is, like, a lot more worse, especially since he's, like, traveling, and that's, like, how he make his money. You know what I'm saying? Now he's, like, stuck where he at now. It's like, now you on your own. Like, now you got to really fend for yourself. Like, that's crazy. Like, it really gets to a point when you just continuously making mistakes out there, bro. Now they being more strict on you.
He's going to make his trial way worse for himself. Then on top of that, it's not like he has a work visa either. He's on a tourist visa. So it's safe to say the dude is stuck between a rock and a hard place. And that is if there's only one trial, because he's committed dozens of felonies in Korea and snitched on himself doing everything because he live streamed everything. So all the prosecutors and victims need to do is...
Like, he literally can't even lie and say, like, oh, I didn't do that, because you did it on stream. Like, all just for likes and views, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy what people do, bro, for clout.
Watch through all the footage and file charges as needed. he really just made things so much easier on them and infinitely worse for himself. But I guess that's just the consequences of harassing strangers on the street for profit. So as of right now, he's currently in legal trouble for 2 things: the 7-Eleven incident for disrupting the business, and the newest one added to his current trial
Nah, yo, that's just dirt. That's just nasty, bro.
is a violation of a Minor Offenses Act, which, from what I can tell, is a misdemeanor. And the most common punishment for that would either be a fine and or up to 30 days in jail. And this charge is pretty vague, so it's a little bit unclear on what he did to get this charge, but Andrew from Legal Mindset went over the things you need to do or allegedly do to get this charge.
So you see here, we've got breaking into empty houses. Uh-oh. Oh, that could have been it. Because he broke into the house, too.
Chat.
Remember that? He trespassed. Carrying a concealed weapon.
I'm hearing bro getting a decade, bro. How did this man get a decade? Like, what did he do to get a decade? Like, that's crazy.
Preparing for violence.
So this how he got his minor offense. He either did whatever on his list, I'm guessing, right? No one really
false reporting.
Bro.
Changing the scene of dead bodies. Woof, that's bad. Failing to report a person in need. False assumption of a title. So if you pretend to be anyone with a rank or public office or academic degree, if you pretend to have any other medal, emblem, etc. So that could be pretty much anything, any rank, decoration. So that could even be a title, like if you pretend to be a lawyer or pretend to be a PhD. That's interesting. He was pretending to be
these Korea laws, okay.
Inertia selling of
sure,
goods,
like,
solicitation, unauthorized posting of ad material, interference with
America,
potable water,
so.
littering, urination, interference with ceremonies.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a plethora of things that could be relevant here, as he did interrupt a televised concert or ceremony. He did harass a bunch of people in public, and then Andrew...
Like, I know, like, only thing I've, like I've seen clips of, like, him harassing people, like, on the trains or, like, on the streets. I didn't know he was like messing up like events. Like I didn't know he did this. Like yeah, he definitely was taking it way too far if he going this far to, you know, mess up certain things. Even Jedidion, or however I think that's how you say his name, Jedidion. But even Jedidion, bro, he didn't go that far. You know what I'm saying? Like he kept it to a bare minimum. Like he was doing some wild stuff, but he wasn't doing certain stuff that'll get him a decade in life. You know what I'm saying? Like a decade in jail. I mean, I said decade in life, but it's the same thing. But you get what I'm saying, bro. Like it gets to a point, I guess. Like
up to televised concert or ceremony. He did harass a bunch of people in public, and then Andrew also mentioned that he did break into someone's place. So that is really interesting. He also made countless threats. And then you have number 20 there, which is also relevant because this guy is just regularly day drinking in public and acting belligerent towards random citizens on the street for his content. So this charge is very vague, but clear.
So I say 20 is probably more likely of why he got arrested. Like, or why he got his minor offense and why he got arrested. That's probably was really getting him.
Really, a lot of his behavior fits this charge. But he also made some extremely creepy threats to another streamer, which both he himself
and then he broke into somebody's house. Breaking into somebody's house is crazy. Like, he gets to a point, bro.
And the victim. But the creator Decoy Voice covered this a little while back.
Maria, get the out of here. Just touch me again out. I swear to God.
That. As apparently he's all riled up because that other streamer girl tried to throw water on him.
Hold up, so he threatened that over some water?
Right.
So Johnny's Bonnie to his...
Bro's a fucking clown, dog. Like, bro, that's what I'm getting annoyed.
Lied, throw a drink on her.
Don't try to throw a drink on me. Yeah, you don't. This shit, you know. Shut up! Shut!
And as I tried to see what happened after, he quickly deleted that video, bragging that he smacked.
Like, why? Like he's sitting around engaging himself in the confrontation. In the confrontation, like all he had to do was be the bigger person, walk away. But no, that's not him. I could tell by like what he doing. It look a little toxic. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. The likes and clicks had people doing stuff that they never used to do. Like, it's crazy what clout do.
Her camera across the street and immediately deleting the saved stream.
Oh man, dude. Yeah, so he's aware enough to try to scrub all this stuff as soon as possible, but unfortunately for him,
yeah, like he know it's wrong, bro. You know you doing wrong, but you decide to just like keep doing it anyway.
the Clippers like cancel Johnny's and many
All right,
more
I'm
have
done-
caught
I'm
on
done
to this,
pausing.
and they just record all
for
the
a little minute.
streams.
For a little
Also,
minute.
I mean, this is assault.
Don't ever lie on me again.
This guy is just such a massive man-child who's clearly on a mission to ruin his own life for internet attention. And also, I guess because he can't really control his own emotions. And also, I'm laughing here because not what he said. What he said is awful, but how pathetic he is hilarious.
Can you please help me? Help me! He said he's gonna rape me. Please help me.
He said, what? What'd he say? I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon? You gonna do what?
He said he's gonna rape me.
Yo, that bro, he's wildin'.
No, he said he's gonna.
He's wildin' for the likes and clicks, bro.
He said he's gonna rape me. I said that's a threat, yeah.
Like, he just keep coming back.
What is he crashing out for? But I guess his
That's
whole
what I'm saying, bro. Crashing out for no reason.
stream is just one big crash out. But even by the bar that he set so low for himself, this is still pathetic. And this situation has become relevant again because now there's a few charges there. Obviously, the threats, assault, but also this business happened to be ABC Pizza. And the people have now reported him for disrupting that business, just like he did at the 7-Eleven. Because as we saw, the people he harassed here were customers of the business and spent a decent amount of time causing a commotion at the entrance of this business. So that's also being reported to the investigators. Now, in a separate situation, a Korean creator has now filed charges against him for violating national railway laws. This is for
National is the key word in that. Woo, yeah. Okay.
harassing the people on the train like we covered in my last video on him. And if all of these incidents were just isolated, if he only did one of them and he didn't do any of the others, they would probably slip through the cracks because like no one cares enough. But because of who Johnny is and how much shit he's done in Korea in the short time that he's been there, I mean, just his whole career is harassing strangers in public for his own content. And he's now been charged with two things.
I'm going to teach you the 7 secrets of great public speaking.
Oh, really?
I've worked with over 100,000 people in 53 countries around the world.
Oh, really?
You just want to throw everything at him. And you know, the
let it play out a
pathetic
little bit.
catalyst that caused this national hatred and outrage towards him,
Let's go back.
the pathetic catalyst that charged with two things, they just want to throw everything at him. And you know, the short time that he's been there,
They said, hold on. They said, nigga, we just gonna throw the whole book at you. Fuck it, at this point. You know, we gonna throw the whole book at his ass. I feel it,
I mean,
bro.
just his whole career is harassing strangers in public for his own content. And he's now been charged with two things. They just want to throw everything at him. And you know, the pathetic catalyst that caused this national hatred and outrage towards him was his P. Diddy jokes, then undressing and rubbing baby oil all over himself and the Comfort Lady statues. Then,
Oh, man. He disrespectful, gang, y'all. Dog, he disrespectful, dog. This man over here rubbing himself with baby oil like he P. Diddy. Like, bro's out of his mind. He's out of his mind, chat.
you know, groping and dancing on it. He obviously did this to upset as many people as possible, as the Comfort Women statues are to honor and remember the thousands of SA victims from the 1930s into the early 40s. And he was extremely aware of exactly what he was doing, even though he played dumb and didn't know. And every time he gets confronted, he just plays this stupid act of like, I didn't do anything wrong. Please enlighten me on what I did wrong, because I don't even understand that I did something wrong.
It's like he go to other countries not understanding that in every country, harassing people is against the law. You know what I'm saying? Especially businesses. So, I don't know, bro. Bro living under a rock or some shit, I don't know.
Yeah, I digress. But remember the streamer Bong Bong, who Johnny made the deep pig video of them making out? That's also a potential charge. We saw her live stream herself pressing charges, but she apparently decided to not pursue them any further. Well, that is until recently, because allegedly Johnny was begging her not to follow through with those charges. But now, there's a rumor that she's filing them anyway. Now, will she follow through this time? Who knows? But we do also know that the investigators were looking into that case, even though that she dropped the charges. This is because she filed them to begin with. But another new update to the situation is his trial is now scheduled for December 20th, where he's facing a charge of disrupting a business, which again, he live streamed because clearly he's very determined to build the best possible case against himself. That's what makes all this so funny. He is the prosecution's own star witness against himself because the dude
fucking dumbass, bro. Like, oh my gosh. Like, you can't say I didn't do it because you did it and you live streamed the whole thing for the world to see, bro. All just for likes and clicks, and now it's coming back to bite you in your ass. Like, come on, bro. If you gonna commit a crime, be smart. Don't commit a crime on camera. Matter of fact, don't commit a crime at all, chat. How about that?
Loves lying, and he even bragged about lying in court in Japan to get out with a lesser sentence.
Johnny Salam breaks silence on arrest and admits he lied in Japan's court. Why would you admit that you lied? Yeah, throw the book at his ass. Throw the book at him.
So now he'll be like, nah, that didn't happen. And then the prosecutors are like, well, here's this live stream. Because the difference between Korea and Japan right now is now we have all of this information that Japan didn't have back then.
Throw the book at his ass, chat. It's my ADHD. You know what I'm saying? ADHD. It be getting the best of me sometimes. I just had to throw the book at his ass for a minute.
And it's being shown to the prosecutors now. It also seems like the prosecutors over there are way more aggressive and also way more interested in seeing what the internet has compiled of his own actions. Well, you may be asking, what has he been doing since he was indicted? Well, you know, he did that publicity stunt where he apologized and pretended he didn't know anything about the statue.
Can you guys tell me a little bit more of the history of the statue? Because I haven't done too much research. Yeah.
Even if you didn't know about the statue and what it mean, you're in another country, bro. Like, you disrespecting a culture. Like, obviously, it might be like a offense. Like, people might take offense to it, bro. You're live. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's not funny. It's not funny. Nobody thinks it's funny, but you.
But again, he streamed him.
And then I do know, like chat do be hyping niggas head up, like be telling niggas to do shit, and niggas ain't got the common sense to make their own independent decisions, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's his fault. Still, that's his fault. Still, like, he gotta take responsibility for that.
Himself, literally enlightening his viewers on what. But again, he streamed himself, literally enlightening his viewers on what that statue was and what it stood for.
I'm talking about the Korean comfort women.
Oh my god, bro, this nigga is stupid. So he's literally he double back saying I don't know what it is, but then a live stream like a month ago, he literally live stream explaining what the statue is. He gotta be the most dumbest nigga in the world.
The thousands of women who were forced into by the Imperial Japanese Army during World War II.
And, you know, to really blow up that apology, he then recently promised that he would repeat those actions to the comfort women statues if he was banned on TikTok.
I swear to God, if they ban this TikTok, I'll go back to the statue tomorrow. Wallahi, if they ban this TikTok, I'll go to the statue.
Why he just put this on Wallahi? Like, I'm not, I think that's Muslim, right? I don't know. It's still a religious thing. But why would you put that on you know, a god? Why would you put that on a god of a religious, bro? Like, of a religion? Like, bro, it's like, yeah.
So, yeah, he's just completely destroying any chance of any leniency from a judge. And now he's just starting to completely lose his mind as he started this new content bit where he claims that he's in North Korea, when in reality, he's still in Seoul.
They say the National Intelligence Service is gonna come get me. Tell them, come find me. I ain't scared of them. Shout out North Korea. Shout out Pyongyang. Shout out Kim Jong.
First of all, bro, if they want you, they gonna come get you. You can't evade no court date. You evade a court date, they gonna come get you. Whether it be a month, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, they got a warrant out for you. So it's like you can't evade it for long. Especially if you're on the internet boasting about it, saying they not gonna come get you. Like, come on, they gonna come get you. Like, let's be for real.
Jong-un. That's my till the day I die. South Korea.
Right, dude. They know exactly where you are, and it's not like you can leave the country. So, hang tight, bud. Imagine being this guy's attorney, and then you see your client posting this.
Boy, I'd be
before the
hot.
trial. Oh, man. And he's doing this all while extremely confident that he's going to beat this case like OJ. Whatever you say, man.
Good luck, man.
Say.
Good luck, dude.
This video.
Definitely not beating that fucking
Man, it's
case.
a hard life out here. They saying I'm going to jail. They're saying all this bullshit. I'm out here. I'm still north, near the DMZ. I made it to North Korea.
Nigga, he's...
Thank the Lord. Thank God. Shout out North. Shout out
Yeah, thank God. Thank God.
Kim Jong-un. Shout out Pyongyang. I'm going to tell y'all one thing. The reason why I respect North Korea is because
You just said...
they're dystopian. They are a, you know what I mean, fascist place, but they don't lie about it. South Korea is just as fascist. You just lie about it. I touched the statue, so you guys are trying to silence me, murder me, and then jail me. So, I might as well be in North Korea. Look, I'm out here in the wilderness. Snow, 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 snow time. Yeah, you're never gonna catch me alive. Just
All right, those are some famous last words. Yeah, I guess this just shows how incredibly ignorant he is. There's a very big difference in the quality of life between those two borders. But I love how he oversimplifies the whole reason people are upset with him. No, the people are upset with you because you chose to harass people in public for a living, and you act like an attention-starved child.
Right.
You also have been doing this for over a year now, and it seems like the only thing that's going to stop this behavior is legal repercussions,
Because you obviously not understanding what you're doing, bud. We just gonna throw the book at you. How about that? How about that?
Nobody deserves to be harassed and broadcast against their will on your live stream, simply because they have to commute to work and are unfortunate enough to share a train car with you. But with the recent martial law order that went into place for a couple hours in Korea, Johnny allegedly lost his mind. He got scared and deleted all of his posts disrespecting South Korea and all of his posts endorsing North Korea. And this is all according to the Korean news channel Korea Now.
Who would have known that of all things...
Hey, dog, yo, nah, bro, wildin'.
This is all according to the Korean news channel Korea Now.
Who
Wildin',
would have
chat.
known that of all things...
This nigga twerking on a statue, dog. Yeah, he wildin', chat. Chat, get your mans, chat. He wildin', bro. Bro done twerked. I ain't know bro twerked on the statue, though. Look at his face. Look at... Nah, bro. I ain't know he did all this.
would be the president of South...
Channel Korea Now.
Who would have known that
They
of
put this
all
nigga on the
things he would
news.
be the president of South Korea to finally put a stop to YouTuber Johnny Somali. On December 3rd, after President Yoon suddenly declared martial law, the American quickly took down prior contents which were pro-China and North Korea from his TikTok and other social accounts. The out-of-the-blue martial law declaration lasted for only a handful of hours, and during the
He uploaded a lot of these videos, actually. I only saw a couple of them. Apparently...
Okay, so he is from... he's from America, chat. I think he's from America, chat. Oh, he make us look so fucking bad.
Like, they're showing way more videos here than what I've seen.
Over to North Korea. Many think that the YouTuber was most likely panicking, not fully.
Which really just shows you
martial law is,
how
what was
reckless
going on
and
at the
stupid he's
time,
being.
which
Like, in
led
front of
him
his
to think
trial,
that
he's doing
the
all of
YouTuber
this.
was praising North Korea and the captions that
Whatever he
this
gets as a
country
sentence,
is
he deserves it.
time to leave to the true Korea. Somali, who has been banned from leaving Korea back in October, is still waiting to hear his fate for the series of commotions which he caused during his stay. Will Somali finally keep it low, or do you think he will create more controversies in Korea? Share your thoughts in the comments down below.
Well, I mean, he would be smart if he kept it low until his trial at least. But as we know from covering him.
Yeah, he's cooked, Jack. He's cooked. They got way too much evidence, way too many videos of him, disrespecting people. He's cooked. It's a GG. You know what I'm saying? If he get a light sentence, you know, that's a miracle. That's a blessing. But honestly, at this point, I don't know.
He's not very smart. So I'm definitely expecting him to resume to his antics now that the martial law situation's finished. Also, he wasn't even charged for the comfort woman stuff. He was just punched in the face for that. And that guy, he was also charged. So don't crash out over the streamer. He's not worth it. Just let the legal process happen, and only time will tell what will actually happen. Until then, it seems like Korea has been way more aggressive against him than Japan has. So this will definitely be interesting. But hey, I mean, if you want another way to support the channel, you can check out my company, Matt.City, where we took inspiration from the toy car mat we've all grown up with. We brought it to a city near you. And we've also done this with mouse mats.
In the last video, you ain't have your stuff set up right, but you know, it's good. It's all good.
This is called the Snow Rally collection. There's like a winter mat.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. Fit in the frame.
No, it looks fire.
And we've also done this with mouse mats in all sizes as well. So here's like the
mouse mat
example of the large mouse mat. So if you're looking for a last minute Christmas gift for yourself or a loved one, it would be awesome if you checked out Matt.City in the link down below. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.
Chat, yeah, it's a GG for him, bro. At this point, like, if he don't learn a lesson after this, I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do. If he don't learn a lesson after this, I don't know. They probably gonna give him a way worse sentence than what he getting now if he don't learn the lesson after this. So yeah, peace out, y'all.